Have you ever paused to consider the profound power of your thoughts? What if I told you that each thought you have is like a ripple in the vast ocean of reality, shaping the world around you in ways you might not even realize? This isn't just philosophy, it's quantum, and it's more real than we've been taught to believe. Imagine your mind as a tuning fork, constantly sending vibrations into a vast field of energy. That field responds, not to what you say, but to what you feel, to what you deeply believe. Thoughts are not passive, they are frequencies. They ripple through what some call the quantum field, the invisible web that connects everything to everything else. This field doesn't respond to words, it responds to intention, and intention starts with thought. So when you think, "I'm not enough," when you wake up every morning and silently expect disappointment, failure, or emptiness, you're not just describing your reality, you're creating it. Let's pause and reflect. What thoughts are you repeating daily, consciously or unconsciously? Do they build the life you want, or do they anchor you to a version of reality you secretly want to leave? You see, quantum physics shows us that the observer influences the outcome. Particles change their behavior just by being watched. Now think, if a simple act of attention changes matter on a subatomic level, what might decades of self-directed thought do to your world? This isn't magic, it's design. You are part of that design, and your thoughts are a key input. The great mystery is this: you've been shaping your life all along, but without knowing it. So what would happen if you began to do it on purpose? What if you started every day with thoughts of gratitude instead of complaint? What if you spoke to yourself with love instead of judgment? What if you sent out intentions of peace, joy, and kindness, not just to others but to yourself? You might not see change instantly, but quantum shifts are subtle at first and seismic over time. One thought can bend probability, 1,000 aligned thoughts can move mountains. So here's my question to you. If your thoughts truly shape your reality, what will you choose to think tomorrow morning? The universe is listening, not with ears, but with energy, and it's shaping itself around the signals you send, whether you realize it or not. So think wisely, think kindly, think powerfully, because your mind is not a mirror, it's a paintbrush, and the world around you is your canvas. You don't need to be a scientist to feel the truth in your body. Every time you think something painful, your chest tightens. Every time you think something loving, you breathe more easily. That's not imagination. That's energy taking form. Your thoughts are not private echoes. They are creative signals, patterns broadcast into the field that holds infinite potential. And that field? It listens. It reflects. It aligns. You've already seen it in your life, even if you didn't have the words for it. You think of someone, and they text you. You start focusing on opportunity, and synchronicities appear. You begin to believe in your worth, and people treat you with more respect. These aren't coincidences. They're echoes. They're mirrors. But here's where most people get stuck. They try to change their thoughts on the surface, but leave their core beliefs untouched. You can't manifest abundance while believing deep down that you're not worthy. You can't attract love while silently telling yourself you're not lovable. The universe doesn't respond to what you pretend to feel. It responds to what you actually carry, vibrationally, emotionally, energetically. So the real work is not to force better thoughts. It's to become safe enough inside yourself to believe them. It's to heal the story beneath the thoughts, to change not just what you think, but who you are while thinking it. And yes, that takes time. That takes stillness. That takes courage. But the reward is freedom. Because when you stop outsourcing your reality to chance, luck, or others, and begin to shape it with conscious intent, you reclaim your role as a co-creator. Not in theory, in practice. So take your next thought seriously, not with fear, but with awe. It's not just a thought. It's a seed. It's a frequency. It's a ripple that could echo across the next hour, the next day, the next decade. And you are the one planting it. So be gentle, be intentional, be loving, because the mind is not just a place for thoughts. It's a portal. And when you use it with awareness, you don't just observe the universe, you dance with it. You've just heard what few dare to believe, that your thoughts are not invisible, meaningless noise. They are signals, they are structure, they are creation. The universe isn't far away. It's not some distant power watching you from beyond the stars. It is here, responding in real time to the quality of your focus, the energy behind your emotions, the honesty of your inner voice. Every thought you've ever had left a mark. Some built walls, others carved doors, but all of them shaped the life you walk through today. And now you know, you are not a spectator, you are a sculptor. You are the observer and the influence, the thinker and the architect. So, what now? You begin again, but differently. You speak to yourself with kindness. You send out thoughts that are aligned with the life you're ready to receive. You stop feeding your fear and start nourishing your vision. And even in silence, you stay aware of the seeds you're planting. Because the future is not something that happens to you. It's something you co-create from the inside out. So if you remember one thing from this video, let it be this. Your thoughts are not small, your energy is not accidental, and your reality is not random. Everything you think, feel, and believe echoes. Choose what you want those echoes to sound like, because the universe is already listening. And now, so are you.